Good morning friends, I am Shomajit sir. Today I am here to deliver my lecture on topic cell cycle. So we are starting a fresh new chapter of cell cycle and cell division. Today I'll discuss only about cell cycle. So watch the entire video lecture to gain basics out of it. So without any delay, let's start with the topic cell cycle. So let's start. So let's start with the chapter cell cycle and cell division. Here I'll discuss only about cell cycle today. So growth and reproduction of all organism depends on division and enlargement of cell. Okay, so growth and reproduction of all organism depends on division. That means cell division and enlargement of cell. That means one cell will grow in its size. So the mechanism of division and multiplication of cell together constitutes cell reproduction. So what is cell reproduction? The mechanism of division and multiplication of cell together constitute cell reproduction. That means division and multiplication is called cell reproduction. So it is the life period of a cell during which a cell synthesizes DNA, that is replication. How DNA is synthesized by replication process, growth, and divides into two daughter cells. Okay, so cell growth, that is cytoplasmic increase. Whenever a cell having growth, that means the cytoplasmic content of a cell increases, and it is a continuous process. And DNA synthesis occurs only at a specific site. Okay, so DNA synthesis takes place only at a specific sites. Now, the duration of a cell cycle varies in each organism and each cell type. So, the duration of cell cycle varies in each organism. Every organism have a different duration of cell cycle, and okay, each type of cell. So, each and every type of cell have a different duration of cell cycle. So, duration of a typical eukaryotic cell cycle, that is example human cell, is about 24 hours. Okay, so the duration of a typical eukaryotic cell, that means we human beings, our cell duration or cell cycle duration is 24 hours. So in yeast it is only about 90 minutes. So in yeast it is only about 90 minutes, and in human being it is 24 hours. Our cell cycle duration is 24 hours. So cell cycle has two phases. One is interphase, another is M phase. So in the right hand side you can see the diagram of interphase. The red color, outer red color is the interphase, I written. Okay, and M, that is the M phase. So cell cycle are of two types. Two parts are there for cell cycle. One is interphase, the longer one, and M phase is the shorter one. So you can see mostly 95% is the interphase stage, and only 5% is about mitotic phase or M phase. Okay, so interphase is also called resting phase. So it is a phase between two successive M phase. Okay, so what is interphase? It is a phase between two successive M phase. It includes cell growth and DNA synthesis. In this interphase stage, cell growth takes place and DNA synthesis takes place, and it lasts more than 95% of the duration of cell cycle. Just now I've said it lasts more than 95% duration of cell cycle. So in the entire cell cycle, the interphase only 95%, where DNA synthesis and cell growth takes place, and only 5% is M phase. So in the interphase, there are three stages are there, or three phases are there. You can see in the next circle inside on the right hand side of the picture. One is G1 phase, one is S phase, another is G2 phase. So G1 phase is called gap 1 phase, S phase is called synthetic phase, and G2 phase is the gap 2 phase. Okay, so first it has to be studied serially. First is G1 phase, S phase, and G2 phase. Now moving to interphase or resting phase, we'll see this one by one. First we'll see about gap 1 phase or G1 phase. Okay, so in this G1 phase, first growth, it is a first growth phase, and it is an interval between mitosis and DNA replication. Okay, so it is an interval between mitosis and DNA replication. So main events are continuous cell growth or continuous growth of a cell becomes metabolically active, prepares machinery for DNA replication and synthesis of RNA and protein. Okay, so the main events are continuous growth of a cell. So in the gap 1 phase, what are the functions that are taking place? Is first is the continuous growth of cells. So cell become continuously, cell is growing continuously, and cell becomes metabolically active. It prepares the machinery for DNA replication. That means DNA replication takes place, and synthesis of RNA and protein is taking place. That means transcription and translation is going on. So you can see in the right hand side, the picture is given. G1 phase picture is given here. Next is the S phase. S phase is also called synthetic phase. Okay, so in this DNA replication takes place. So in the synthetic phase, in the synthetic phase mostly DNA replication takes place, and the amount of DNA per cell gets doubled. Okay, so the amount of DNA per cell gets doubled, but the chromosome number is not increased. Here the chromosome, you have to take a note on this, that chromosome number is fixed, it is not increasing, but the amount of DNA per cell doubles. So in animal cell, replication begins in the nucleus and the centriole duplicates in the cytoplasm. So in the animal cell, replication begins in the nucleus and the centrioles duplicate in the cytoplasm. Next is G2 phase or gap 2 phase. What happens here, you see, it's called a second growth phase. Here cell grows continuously. Okay, cell growth is continuous, and synthesis of RNA and protein is also continuous. So transcription translation is going on, and cell is prepared for mitosis. So in this phase, the cell is prepared for mitosis. So you can see in the right hand side the placement of G2 phase. So we have discussed about G1 phase, S phase and G2 phase. What are the things that are taking place? Now coming to M phase. M phase is also called mitotic phase. It is the smallest phase, okay, smallest part of cell cycle. It is nearly 5% of cell cycle. So it represents the actual cell division, that is mitosis. Here it represents the actual cell division, that is mitosis. In human, the cell cycle, it lasts for only about an hour. Okay, so in human cell cycle, it lasts for only about an hour. So M phase includes, so this entire M phase in human being is only 1 hour. So M phase includes karyokinesis and cytokinesis. So two things taking place in M phase, that is mitotic phase. One is karyokinesis, one is cytokinesis. So what is karyokinesis? Karyokinesis is the division of nucleus, and cytokinesis is the division of cytoplasm. Okay, so you can see the pictures given. Karyokinesis, division of nucleus. Karyokinesis is division of nucleus, and cytokinesis, you can see next, the division of cytoplasm. One cell divided means cytoplasm has been splitted. Okay, and karyokinesis, the nucleus is being splitted. So some cells do not show division. So example, heart cell. So some cell do not show division. So heart cell do not show division, and many other cells divide only occasionally to replace damaged or dead cells. So there are many cells which divide only occasionally to replace the damaged or dead cells. So the cells that do not divide further exit, okay, G1 phase. So what I'm trying to say, the cells that do not divide further, they exit the G1 phase and enter in an inactive state called quiescent stage or G0 stage. You can see in the diagram the G0 phase is given, or it is also called gap 0 phase or quiescent stage, where the many few cells are there that do not divide, so it's coming out from the G1 phase and moving inside the G0 phase. It is also called quiescence phase, and such cells remain metabolically active but do not proliferate. Thank you, student. This was all about the entire video lecture. We have discussed about the topic cell cycle. Hope you have understood the video lecture. Watch the entire video lecture to gain basics out of it. So I'm Shomujit sir signing off for today, and again we'll meet in the next class. Thank you, students.